approach to something very exciting. Well, we've got an entrepreneur here who's brave enough to redesign the very thing every woman on the planet is dreading, the speculum. Welcome, Stiliyana of Matrix.
Hello everyone, it's great to see you all and see some of familiar faces and some not so familiar. My name is Stiliyana and I'm the founder of Matrix. In its most fundamental form, Matrix is a 21st century replacement for the speculum, an instrument which is widely intrusive and very much culturally inappropriate. Matrix is designed for self-use, digitally enabled and with the patient at the core. It is a device which is patent pending. We have not only a product and a service offering, we have a novel use case and a radical philosophy, a pioneering philosophy which places patients at the heart and the clinical outcome of everything that we do at Matrix. The way it functions is really in a few very simple steps. People go to their routine or urgent gynecological appointments to the clinician. They collect the Matrix kit and they go to a safe space. And please remember this safe space where they go by themselves, not with a clinician who they see for the first time. They go either behind the curtains or in a separate room where they initially insert the digitally enabled device, which in this case is Gloria, for a digital data transfer instantly with an AI-supported software to the clinician's office. And then they take a swab for the cytology. Eventually, they return the kit to the clinician, which is quite clean, sterilized, and they have a brief consultation. They receive their results within a week on their mobile phone via an application. The speculum hasn't changed since the Roman era, which in this case is nearly 200 years BC. And sadly, its history is inextricably linked to extreme racism and endemic misogyny. It's very, very bloody. Sadly, at the moment, 83% of cervical cancer cases are preventable. This is one of the only cancers which is preventable if captured on time. But unfortunately, last year, 30% of eligible individuals did not attend their appointments, 42% of whom refer to embarrassment as the reason why. This costs our healthcare economies, and our very much dear and underfunded NHS spent 70 million only in Northeast London on did not attend appointments, which equates the salaries of 420 doctors. Sadly, this doesn't only cost us a monetary value, it very much costs us lives. There are 500,000 preventable deaths, and this costs us the environment. There are 160 million disposable speculum. This speculum that I hold in my hand is disposable and it's metal. It's bad. The market opportunity is very generous. There are quite a few spaces where we could potentially disrupt, but one element that I really want you to take with you away tonight is the fact that there are 164,000 speculum examinations in the United States. Pelvic examinations require the speculum, so it's and in our Western society, we use a disposable speculum in order to perform pelvic examination. Our go-to-market strategy and business model are very simple. We plan to intervene first the UK private sector, such as HCA Healthcare, and from acquiring funding within 18 months, we plan to have our clinical and regulatory validation, as well as our MVP, potential clinical trial, if necessary, depending how our conversations go with the FDA. And we plan to be on the market in 24 months from getting our funding. Matrix is unique. We do have competitors who innovate the materiality, the grip, and the ergonomics. But what they do not innovate is the state of practice, the status quo. Matrix, as I said, is a novel use case which disrupts this device, which is very much not niche, but very much de facto. Throughout the FemTech Lab, we've made some significant progress. We are very excited to have a patent pending as of last month with very positive initial freedom to operate search. We have had an overwhelmingly positive response on our survey, which reached over 250 service users and over 50 clinicians. And we have commenced conversations with both the NHS and the private sector. We are very happy to be backed by some incredible spaces such as Joe Cervical Cancer Trust, who are happy for us to use their network once we have an MVP. And I guess you may wonder, why me? Why am I the person to innovate in the space? And here is why. I'm a healthcare designer whose entire practice is dedicated to the reproductive experiences of people. And I do this through one of the most multicultural languages, which is the one of design. But of course, this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have this amazing team of advisors who have been supporting me throughout the journey. And all of these people dedicated their time and their expertise for free. None of us are paid for the revolutionary work we drive forward. So this leads me nicely to our ask. We're looking to raise £750,000 in order to turn PICs into PICs in gynecological assessments and procedures. The funds will go towards our regulatory approval and clinical validation, and towards our MVP, and eventually to hire a team, because I strongly believe that only teamwork can make the dream work. And yes, I really hope you see Matrix not only as a massive impact opportunity, but also as a huge financial opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Could you just walk us through how exactly it works? Because what you're showing most of the people from online, so how would a person actually do this?
You mean the actual
Device. So in one of them, there was a swab inside of the device, but then you also mentioned that actually it was digitized. So I'm just unsure exactly.
Yeah, so it's in two parts actually, because at the moment, well, the way we've patented the innovation is to have the swab as an attachment. But at present, the way we are thinking about it is to be almost like a day one and day two. First, you use the digitally enabled ones for the visual data transfer, and then you take a swab for cytology, but you do it all yourself in a clinical setting, so you're kind of comfortable that it's sterile, and yeah, you can get a brief consultation immediately after.
So just a follow-up question, that's acting as like a scanner within, sorry, just the
Yeah, so it's a camera, so it's a multispectral camera, actually cervical.
device that you're on.
Yeah, this is actually my first experiment, so it's just me testing silicon, but I invite you to join my table and show you some other prototypes that I've worked on.
Last question?
Sorry, did you say you have any competitors in
Yeah, but they all are doing the device, which is, as I said, they innovate the materiality, but it very much requires a person to apply to you something that is done to you rather than something that you do yourself.
And being written.
Amazing. Thank you, Stiliyana. Round of applause.